Comesa Business Council and High People proudly present the 40 Days 40 FinTechs initiative, a game-changing platform under the Include Everyone program, spotlighting the innovative technologies that are shaping the future of financial inclusivity across Africa. As part of our expansion across the entire Comesa region, we are bringing the 40 Days 40 FinTechs to Zambia and Malawi. This edition is all about highlighting the trailblazers using financial technology to break down digital barriers and empower lives across Zambia and Malawi.
My name is Ackim Chisha. I am the co-founder and the managing director of iZyane InovSolutions and Payment Systems Limited. We still consider ourselves a startup. We've been in operation for more than 3-4 years. What we do, we are into software development, mostly focusing on financial technology and financial inclusion. We deal in point-of-sale terminals. We also develop solutions around payment platforms, and our mission really is to mainly focus at making sure that everyone in Zambia and Africa has got an ecosystem, is part of the ecosystem to be able to be financially included and be able to make payments and make payments easy. To summarize it all, we are a fintech. We are part of the team that is actually extending financial inclusion across borders. We are a system integrator for CBC, Comesa. We are the ones doing the integration for all the fintechs and financial institutions between Malawi and Zambia, and later on we'll be doing it for all the other Comesa countries in the other six countries. That's one of the things that we are doing at the moment. We are almost at the verge of doing pilot with a cohort with a number of financial institutions, being able to do merchant payments, transfers between Zambia and Malawi before we can extend to other countries. But apart from that, we've developed solutions on point of sale that make the point of sale not only accept card payments, but also be able to accept mobile money wallets from a point of sale. And we consider this as a financial inclusion activity because when you go into the remote areas of Zambia or so Malawi, you find that there are a lot of people that don't have cards that can't do because banks can't afford to give this. But you still find that they've got wallets. We've been able to add solutions that make sure that people can make payments on a point of sale without necessarily having a card, but being able to transact using their wallet platform. In some cases, we've actually even been able to make a point of sale be able to accept cash to help the merchants be able to reconcile everything into one platform. That's another thing that we're actually doing. We've also ventured into some artificial intelligence payment platform that we're developing. I won't talk much about that. It's still in our platform. We should be able to roll it out this year as well. We've been able to collaborate with one of the banks. We helped the bank roll out agency banking using our own means of being able to roll out, test, and make sure that the merchants and agents were able to use it. On top of that, we also then helped them with a go-to-market strategy. So we actually then came up with a team of people that went around the country to actually onboard the agents, and we were able to onboard agents up to about 3,000 agents that were onboarded. On that particular platform, as of the end of year last year, we were pushing volumes of more than 150 million kwacha. That's roughly more than $5 million on a monthly basis in terms of throughput activity that is going there. The other thing that we're proud of, these are not agents or transactions that were coming on urban areas. We're talking about the remotest part of the country, even closer to Malawi, all the people that are able to do transaction on this one, and we did this either on point of sale and also on mobile as well. There are common challenges that you may be of. In some of our remote areas, the infrastructure is not that well developed. So in a lot of remote areas, you find that even the mobile connectivity is not that great. So you face challenges of what alternative can you provide in those areas to find means and ways of making sure that those people in those areas are also financially included. But also, I think we still have a lot of work to do around the financial literacy and also just generally technology literacy as well. So you still find situations where you go in some of our areas and tell people that, oh, we've got a cheaper way of you transacting and this is the technology that you could actually use. And then you still find some of our women, but also even men included, that are uncomfortable using some of these that are probably these solutions that are probably done in English. And one of the things that you may be happy with when I was talking about some of the AI technology that we are doing with, we are actually having to do translational to be able to enable a number of languages translation so that we can provide some of these solutions in a number of local languages as well. So one of the major things that I've seen in Africa, for instance, there are certain, for you to get a license, for instance, to be able to do something, it will roughly take more than 6 months. So you can imagine as a fintech, you've done your work, because to apply for some of these licenses, sometimes you need to prove that you are worth. So you must have put in some work to show that you can actually do these things. So you've done all this work to try and prove the concept that you can actually do it. And then you are subjected to a process. You've got proper organization structures in place. Some of them a little bit are complicated. For instance, for a very small startup, let's talk about having board members. If you are just starting and you're not looking at board members that you can pick off the street, you're looking at credible people that can be accepted. So, and that process takes a little bit of time. And so that poses the challenge. You can understand why those regulations have to be in place, but I think it would be good for, as part of the FinTechs, to be able to join together and see how can some of these be fast-tracked. Even certain innovation that you come with, when you come up with an innovation, then you find along the way that, oh, by the way, you can't go out with this innovation. It requires such and such and such approvals. When you also request for approvals, in most cases, it will take quite a bit of time for those approvals to come up with. I'd like to conclude by saying thank you to High People, thank you to COMESA and CBC again. This is a very, very good initiative that should actually continue going forward. I think it will bring on board a number of fintechs. To find more details about us, our website is www.iZyane.com.
This financial inclusion revolution is presented in partnership with Level 1 Project, FinTechs, Cyber PLC Academy, and the Moduloop Foundation, with generous support from the Getz Foundation. Follow hashtag 40 Days 40 FinTechs and hashtag Level 1 Project and be part of building a brighter financial future for all.